Alright guys, Gambling Kiwi. Back again, NRL round 10. We're just getting our marker out here. Before we before we go to round 10, we must recap round 9. As far as the tipping was concerned, we did tip the Sharks here. We got the Sharks correct. Broncos, wrong. Our parlay collapsed, that's wrong. Eels came through. Dolphins, wrong. Eagles, wrong. Panthers, wrong. Warriors, wrong. Dragons, wrong. So as far as the tipping was concerned, we went 2 out of 8. That's embarrassing, that's appalling, that's shocking, but that's alright, we're not here. We don't care about the tipping. We're here for the bets, baby. Alright, and as far as our betting went, actually let's calm down. The Sharks did come through with the victory. I've still got my pen out. So, oh man, let me draw. There we go. So we get the Sharks got the victory, Eels got the victory, Dragons failed it. That parlay rubbish. Gone. Negative $5. Dolphins failed. So now we're negative $10. Tigers won. We're going to come back to that. Then it was all downhill from the egg. Warriors lost. Dragons lost. Ruined our parlay. Dolphins lost. Warriors lost. That parlay rubbish. So the only bet we did hit was the Tigers. But that was enough. That was enough. Okay, so we spent a total of 20 and the $1 up here, 2.1 units, $21. And the Tigers winning returned us on just half a unit on them, returned 3.7 units back to us. So we ended up with a profit of 1.6 units for the round with our long range betting. We're just going to call this our long range betting, the bets we put down at the start of the week. Our tips were absolutely horrible. For the first time, we went in and done some game day betting. So we try and upload these videos early in the morning, the day of the game when the bets come out. And this is our first time doing it. We're like a kid in a candy store. We picked way too much stuff. We had way too many try scorers on there. Although a lot of these, where's my pen gone? Including this one. That one was horrible. This one, Nico Holmes got a try. We just needed Holmes. Holmes didn't get the try. Nico did though. All these Scott Drinkwater ones are horrible though. But we only needed one more person, and we would have got the any 2 out of 4. But never mind. Ifs and buts. Blah blah blah. Ended up losing losing $7 on the Sharks game here on the live betting. But we picked it back up in the next game, the next day with the Eels. Mitchell Moses, we had that 10 points in the first half. Was already banked. He absolutely smashed it. And then for some reason, they're winning 42 points to 12, and he slots the field goal for me with 1 minute to go in the game. Absolute legend. Love you, Mitchell. Well, so we came out with the 1.2 unit profit on that one. And then for the Tigers, I was expecting a much higher scoring game. We went all in on Brandon Wakeham, just to score points here, and thank God he got the try. He was the one who scored the try 3 minutes into the game. Banked the 6+ points here with the conversion right under the post. And then later on in the first half, we got another 2 points, banked another $32 for us. Unfortunately, he missed the next 2 kicks. There was a $100 profit there. If he'd got those 2 kicks over, we would have been up another 10 units. But he didn't. No point crying about that. So we spent a total of 25 on that game. We ended up with a profit of 40 from that. So if we take that 40, add the 12 profit from here, that gives us 52. Minus the 7 negative profit here, takes us down to 45 all up. So that's another 4.5 units we could add on to here. Yeah, live betting. I think we're going to stick with the live betting. Let's just round that up to 1. So it'll give us a total of 6, or 6.1 if you want to get technical. Units up, baby, for the season. Up. Up, yeah. Woo! Did anyone else have the Tigers picked for this round? Did anybody else bet on the Tigers? I don't know, but man, I had a feeling, I knew it was coming. We went all in on it. I thought it was going to be worse than it was, but thankfully the Tigers got it done. We got away with it. We're up, we're high, we're proud. Woo! Give me a subscriber for that. Come on. Friday's games. What are we doing here? We did have, I always do it. I always run my change down to make it even. We even hit the UFC. We came out, we hit both bets on the UFC, lost my parlay by 1. which just seems to be a habit. I lost this parlay by 1 as well. But we followed the We Want Picks. If you're not following We Want Picks, if you're betting on the UFC and not following We Want Picks, I don't know what you're doing. Jacob's Lock of the Week came through again. We doubled our money there. And the big boys came through for us. Angelo's pick on the big boys came through. And so we almost doubled our money up on that one. And the parlay was mine. I picked the parlay by myself. We lost by 1 unit there. Lost by 1 pick. But we still came out with a profit thanks to the We Want Pick boys. Now, round 10. As always, I always run down my change, so I had a 0.3 of a unit change, so we just chucked that on the Warriors. The Storm smashed the Warriors so bad, we shouldn't have bet on them against the Roosters. That was a dumb bet, stupid bet. We've got to stop blindly supporting the Warriors. That being said, this week we are blindly supporting them again. We chucked our change on them. I'm not very hopeful for that one. That being said, Tigers were still paying double money here against the Dragons. So boom, we went and dropped the unit there on the Tigers. And then that was it. We got a let's do it this way. So we got the Broncos down here and the Roosters down here. We got them in a little parlay to get Newcastle out of there. Well, actually, they can stay part of the bye. They got a bye, so they're guaranteed to win. And we got that as our parlay for the week, and we dropped the unit on that. And that's it for the live betting. Looking at the games just now, just looking at them right now. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. We're addicted to it. We're gonna get the Sharks here. I've got all the faith in the world for the Sharks here to beat the Dolphins. No, I know the Dolphins are dangerous. We're going to get the Sharks and the Eels. We're going to get the 2 water creatures here together. Do we go a full unit on this one too? Yep. Let's do it. Let's go on. We're going big. I don't know. Maybe half a unit. We'll see what... No. We're doing it. We're going to do it. A full unit, half a unit. What do you guys reckon? I think we'll just go half a unit because then that takes us back to 25, which is about the usual amount we usually spend. So we'll go, not 2.5 all up. Half a unit down here. We're gonna do this bit. We're gonna put them in a parlay, put half a unit on that. And that gives us our 2.5 or 2.8 if you count the Warriors, my change there. For this round, putting down 2.8 units. Let's see how we go. Oh, we've got to do our tipping, alright? Let's get our green marker out. For the tips here, we're going to have to go Raiders because they're coming off the bye. Broncos, obviously, we bet on them. Oh, man. Screw it, Warriors. Just because, imagine if the Panthers lose again. That would be awesome. We're going Sharks. Sorry, Dolphins. Storm, just because they're at home. 50-50 game. Go for the home team. We're going for the Tigers here. Roosters here. Eels here. That'll be our tips. Not tips. Baby's game. And if you want to catch the live betting, on Friday, we'll probably be going all in here on the Broncos. We'll put some live bets down here on the Broncos, more than likely. On the Saturday, it'll be maybe there's some tough games, man. That is some tough games. We'll probably go with the Sharks here, and we'll just go all in on the Sharks, all in on Nico Hines to get some more points. Maybe even a field goal, who knows. We'll see what the odds are there. And then on the Sunday, we'll go in on the Tigers and the Roosters and maybe the Eels. Maybe we'll do bets on all 3 of them. Maybe we'll just put a parlay down on these 3. That sounds like fun. Maybe we'll do a Sunday parlay. Depending on if we make money over here from these 2, we'll do a Sunday parlay between the Tigers, the Roosters, and the Eels. Maybe just the Roosters and the Eels, actually, Sorry, Tigers. I'll put money on you because you're paying good. Maybe we won't put them in the parlay, though. Dragons did look... No, Dragons look shit against the Dogs. Yeah, let's go Tigers. All in on the Tigers. All in on the Roosters, of course. Douche, my boys. And the Eels doing me proud. All in on them too. Yeah, we've got our water parlay down here. Our Bronco Rooster parlay. All these teams have fascinating animals, don't they? And I can make some really awesome... I don't know if you guys like the thumbnails we came up with here. Got some terrifying looking thumbnails. I just don't... How am I going to make the Roosters look terrifying? How am I going to... I don't know. The Roosters are only terrifying if you're a chicken. I don't know how to... And that brings me to another point, just before we log off. We're already gone over 10 minutes, long video. If the females start playing, shouldn't the females team be called the Chickens? Well, is that going to be a thing? Are we going to have cowgirls and chickens? I mean, I hope so. Let's keep it real. I'll leave you on that. This is Gambling Kiwi, riding high, feeling good, coming off of those big profits last week, putting half of those profits back in this week. Hopefully we can keep it going. Hopefully we can come out with even more profit. Woo! Let's go, boys. Good luck to everyone. I'll see you on game day. When's game day? Friday. No games Thursday for some reason. So we just put that up the top there, move it out the way. Let's go, boys.